Hi guys, this is Larrissa with Be You Beautiful One. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I am setting up my Erin Condren horizontal life planner for the week of June 15th through the 21st, and I'm going to use these doll silhouette stickers from the Etsy shop DesignsByAymara. So stay tuned. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to cover up the horizontal bars that come standard with this particular planner. I decided to use the Paper Studio Harper's Boutique scrapbook, and I decided to use scrapbook paper instead of washi tape because all of my black and white washi tape is boring right now, and either is polka dot or has a lot of glitz and glamour with the glitter and stuff. That part is not boring. The other stuff is. And so I wanted this particular spread to exude strength, empowerment, and beauty. And I felt like this piece of scrap paper would help me keep that vibe going. Okay. And by the way, I use my adhesive tape to adhere the scrapbook paper to my pages, and I use permanent adhesive tape, which you guys know or will find out that it is very permanent. Once you put it on the paper, it's not removable or anything. So I always recommend temporary. I picked up permanent by mistake. Now I've already cut out my silhouette dolls, and I decided that I wanted to go ahead and put a backing behind them. And I was originally just going to use the different pages of this particular scrapbook, but I decided that I wanted the sticker to stand out a little bit more from the pattern paper, and so I've decided to go ahead and use my large rectangle punch by the Happy Planner to cut out the scrapbook pieces of paper. And I picked 4 different styles for the 4 different dolls, and then I'm going to use the smaller punch, which is the blue punch by the Happy Planner, to punch out some of my white sticker paper to adhere to the scrapbook paper to make like a frame. So I really like that I decided to use the white sticker paper. That way I still have control over what I'm doing, and I don't have to rely on my adhesive tape runner as much. And I opted to do this instead of using like colorful box stickers because I wanted that pattern there. I wanted to pick up the pattern of the paper, which I thought added a nice touch and will alleviate me from having to use a lot of different stickers to decorate my pages. And so now what I am doing is I have begun to add the white sticker sheet to the pattern paper, and then I will adhere the actual pattern paper onto my planner pages within my adhesive tape. Now, while I'm doing that, I would like to explain to you why I decided to do this particular spread. There is a challenge that was created within the planner community to honor the Black Lives Matter movement, and it has the hashtag of #BLM challenge. And so what I really have enjoyed about this particular challenge is that, one, it encourages people to use their black and white layouts to signify their support of the Black Lives Matter movement. And we get to now hear the voices of various planner babes who stand in support of this movement This movement has been going on for years, in addition to just the various organizations that have been around for decades, right? Even from the time that Martin Luther King was doing his protests and so forth. So this is nothing new. But what is exciting is the people who have come alongside of African Americans and the Black community to say, I support you, and that there is a significant, systematic racism and oppression that is geared towards your specific community. And I would like to help draw attention to that. I would like to take action. I would like to come alongside of you and aid you any way that I know how. And also, I would like to do research to figure out if I'm doing something that contributes to systemic oppression and racism, and how I can go about not doing it anymore. And so I believe that all of those elements are relevant. That one, we need help from our fellow brothers and sisters in our planner communities, and that you are lending your voice to help others understand the importance and the urgency of joining and supporting the cause of Black Lives Matter. And for that, I say thank you. We have a lot of work to do and a long way to go. But seeing the reaction and the effect is giving me hope that change is possible, and a change that will matter, and change that will impact and affect the generations and generations of people to come, and that we will stand more united, and that justice will be equal for everyone. So that's why I am doing this particular layout. I've done black and white layouts before, but I will be adding my hashtag BLM challenge to this particular layout in support of the challenge, and I'm excited to do it. So what I'm doing here now is I am strategically placing the frames underneath the silhouette dolls, and I'm placing them in a way that I will still be able to write out my plans for my week. And then in the frames, I will put like a focus word or task in the frame. I really would like to do like affirming words or quotes or something to that effect in these particular frames. But I love these silhouette dolls because the first one that I put down, her chin is in her hand and she's sort of looking down and she looks sad. And to be honest, that is how I've been feeling, especially over the past few weeks. This subject matter, this reality has this effect anyways. But yeah, to me, this particular sticker exudes that. And then I love the sticker where the girl is has her chin in both her hands and her glasses are on her face, and she has this look of thinking. I've went through that point too. How can I contribute? What can I do to, in my ability, in my skill set, to help the cause? And so I think that's important too, that we reflect and that we don't stay stuck in a downward position, but that we have that moment, but then we move to, okay, what can I do? How can I affect change? And then I love this one where she has her biceps showing and showing strength and power, because now I feel encouraged, I feel empowered, and I know that there are things that I can do and that I can help others to do. I can also further educate myself. I can also participate in different activities. I can also educate myself on things that I can do to better my community and help unite um, the human race together better. So I love that. And then this sticker with the big afro, and she has like the necklaces. She just looks very regal to me. And it's important that we as a people remember the beauty of our skin color, the beauty of our history, that we're still here. We're still here and we're still thriving. We're still growing, even though there's always systemic racism and oppression that we're having to deal with. We're still here. And I love that it exudes beauty, power, and strength. So, yeah, and so I just really have enjoyed these particular dolls. And now what I'm doing is I want to add a little bit more to my spread. And so I'm going to take that scrapbook paper that I used to create the washi tape effect up above, and I'm just going to put a little bit down at the bottom and in the middle of my spread. And then I'm going to add, or have added, some stickers from the Gold Star Quote sticker book from the Happy Planner. I put "It's About Time" to the far left, and then in the middle on the left hand page, "Can't Stop, Won't Stop," and then on the far right I have "Press On." And you know, it is about time for this movement to have a new, a renewal, a fresh start. And I can't tell you, one thing that you will hear a lot of people say is just the diversity of the people who are protesting. And it just feels good to see that level of participation, and that the change, there's hope that the change will come. And it's about time for that change to come. We can't stop, we won't stop talking about the Black Lives Matter movement. And we won't talk about stop talking about the disparity that the Black community faces as a people. And we're going to press on. We have to continue to press on. We can't get complacent. We can't be like, oh yeah, this is happening, and just let it die down after a couple of weeks, which I'm so happy to see that has not happened yet. I feel like we're moving into a phase of strategic positioning, and now incorporating other elements into this movement that has always been, but right now we're at a different level, at a different phase of making change that will make a great impact. So I'm just so excited about it all. I used a stencil to add my dots for my task list. And I did make a mistake. I used this, it's a Sharpie gel pen. Okay, you can't use that on transparent stickers. It doesn't work well. It smears. So, but I believe I corrected enough for it not to affect the overall vibe of my layout. So I really love how this looks. I can't wait to use it. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. And until the next time, bye-bye.